boringly accurate. Hey guys, Patrick R with TAP TV, and I'm over here at Alamo Precision Rifles picking up my buddy Robert because we're going to head out today and shoot the Ruger Precision Rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor. Now, there was a huge fuss made about this rifle when it was introduced, and you know, realistically, at the time, there was nothing else out there that could touch it. With precision rifle becoming more and more popular, thanks to rifles like this that bring guys from the AR side of things on over to the precision rifle side of things, it really has made a huge difference in this particular segment of the industry. So a little bit about the gun. You get a free float key mod handguard, which frankly, I wish it were M-LOK. I would like it a lot better if it were. But we have a 24-inch barrel with a, I believe, 1/8 twist, and then it is threaded for your standard 30 cal cans. I've actually got one of the Alamo precision rifle cans on here that he's going to bring with because mine is still in NFA jail. We've got a Vortex Gen 1 Razor HD with their awesome zero stop system, and it's in a Vortex mount. We're going to be shooting some Hornady 140 grain ELD match, courtesy of our friends over at Ventura Munitions, which I want to thank them for sending that over. But it's a cool gun because right around $1,200 street, you get a gun that's capable of shooting out to a mile if you've got the ammo worked up and you've got the facilities for it. We're only going to be able to go to about 1,200 today, maybe a little bit past, depending on how wet the ground is. But it's more than capable of, you know, really dropping the rounds in on target at that distance. At least that's what most people have been experiencing, and I think we need to find out for ourselves because, frankly, shooting stuff is a whole lot of fun. But overall, very, very cool. It takes AI mags or AR-10 mags, and it actually ships with two 10-round AR-10 mags. There is a downside to the AR-10 mag though, and that is when you're out of ammo, you can't really get past that mag follower. And I probably just broke something doing that. But it's a really neat platform because, like I said, it brings guys from the AR side on over to the precision rifle side. And with PRS really growing as a sport, it's something that you can go into your local gun store, drop $1,200 on a rifle, maybe another $1,000 or $200 on a really good scope, and you know, actually be competitive in just about any discipline. So let's get out to the range, check it out, and hopefully it's all it's cracked up to be.
The Ruger Precision Rifle really changed the game when it was introduced in 2015. No longer did you have to buy a $3,000 or $4,000 precision rig to be effective at range. Now, I do have a couple of gripes, and one of those is the butt. And the stock, you see that little pointy edge on the bottom of the stock, it makes it really tough to pull the rifle into your shoulder pocket. It does fold out of the way and is fully adjustable. Now, when you can fold it out of the way, that means you can remove the 3-lug bolt, which gives you a 60-degree bolt throw, making follow-up shots just a touch faster. The enhanced version gets the new bolt shroud on it as well. Now, you also have an AR-15 style grip, which can be changed out for just about any AR grip on the market. An AR style safety that I really wish was ambidextrous, and a pretty good trigger. The muzzle device, though, is really tough to get off, and you can see that the one on my gun is pretty chewed up. You also get a free float key mod rail, which again I wish it was M-LOK. But overall, it's a really solid gun. We mounted a Vortex Razor HD Gen 1 to this on loan from Vortex. It's got that awesome zero stop system that really helps us keep everything zeroed when out on the range.
All right, I'd say that's zeroed. It's got to be a 1-inch group at 100. So we zeroed the Ruger Precision Rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor last weekend, and now we're out here at my buddy Ryan's place, and we got a target set up about 500 yards, so we're gonna start there. And I've got geoballistics up on my phone here. It's telling me that I need to dial 9.5 up. There's 9, and then 0.5. And then we need to dial 1.9 left. So we'll dial 1, and we'll dial it right about 1.75 since, well, let's do it 2. So let's take our first shot with the Ruger Precision Rifle at any distance. All right. Get a hit, but it's low. All right, so we had some fun at 500 yards, and we've moved back to about 850 now. We just checked it with the rangefinder, and it was 848, so we'll pop that into geoballistics. And tells me I need to be dialing up 22.5 mil. There we go, dead center hit.
Impact.
All right. Impact. All right. Another one. I think I shot your dot off.
Yeah.
Whoops. This thing is grouping pretty nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, thump. You were about a full minute high on that one.
I'm aiming at where the top dot was.
Oh, okay, got you. About a half minute high then.
All right, so what, 6-7 rounds on target, one right after the other. Not that bad. I think we need to try further.
Boo. Oh, that's boringly accurate.
So now we're at 1,031 yards, and we've done good so far, but it's getting a little late and the light's getting a little bit low, so see if we can get this. And then we'll step back to 1,200.
Yep, impact.
Yes. Oh. That was just high. There we go. Yep, that was an impact. Well, we got the elevation figured out. Got some weird stuff going on with the wind, but I'm going to put this into the ballistic calculator and true it, and then step back to 1,200. All right, guys. So we're going to shoot at 1,200 yards because the street price on these is right about 1,200 bucks, and I want to see if we get about $1 a yard. So let's give it a shot. Impact. Another impact, hey. A miss there. It's okay. Another impact. All right, guys, so we're done with the Ruger Precision Rifle and 6.5 Creedmoor. I thought it shot pretty well for a factory rifle with factory ammo. What did
I
you
thought it
think?
shot phenomenal, actually. I mean, I would have loved to have had something like this 10 or 15 years ago when I started the long range shooting thing. Honestly, I mean, it still blows my mind that you can go buy something like this off the shelf and absolutely come out here with factory ammo and sit down and run and shoot as well as we did today.
Oh, no, I mean, you know, a 5-inch popper at 1,200 yards is stupid. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be something that people can buy for less than a couple $1,000s.
Sure, absolutely.
Because, I mean, you know, as a custom rifle builder, something like this kind of changes the game for your business. It doesn't necessarily take business from you guys, but it brings more people into the precision shooting community.
It does, and that's why we welcome them. I think we want to see products like this hit the market because it does bring more people into our game, you know,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. And eventually they're going to want to grow and step up from this. A lot of folks will, not everybody. This is going to be just fine for a lot of people for a long time, but most people want to progress and kind of move up through the ranks. And this is, I mean, an awesome place to start that journey.
Yes, but there are some things that I don't like about it. It's got a very militarized feel to it. It's very mechanical. It's not organic like a lot of the more traditionally stocked guns would be. I also really don't like the stock on it, personally.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit uncomfortable trying to hook in there and get some pressure back into your shoulder pocket. It's not really something that's comfortable because it's got kind of a pointy thing on the end of it. The trigger's good. I think the barrel's good. I hate key mod. I don't want it to, Ruger, make an M-Lock version, please, like tomorrow. And I don't like that the AR-10 mags stop the bolt. Although, if you are a new shooter, that is something that could be handy.
Yeah, my only complaint with the thing, honestly, it's not a complaint. It is the fact that the bolt just does tend to run a little rough. You know, when you're trying to stay in position and do a follow-up shot, it was throwing me off. That said, if I spend a day or two behind the rifle, I may overcome that and
well, I think that, you know, that might stem from, you know, the rifles that you guys build are really, really smooth, like that 6.5 that we shot out here today as well. That thing just runs like butter, whereas this thing is built on an assembly line, and I think it's pretty good for what it is.
Absolutely.
Given that it's, you know, been on the market for about 3 years now, 4 years, something like that. Maybe a bit longer. Somebody will correct me in the comments. Anyhow, it is getting dark. We're going to head back to the shop and then go home to our respective ladies because I don't want to be out in the field anymore.